Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 4.1. For those of you which are new to the channel, episode 4 is all about building a new double rudder steering system on my Beneteau First Class 8 sailing boat. And as I have explained already in my previous video, I would like to start in episode 4.1 with the plan, which is in stage number 1, building the whole rudder steering system out of plastic pipes and paper cardboard. Why is this so important? It is essential because I have to check if the whole system fits on the boat before I take any expensive carbon fiber in hand and waste a lot of time of money. So it's really important to see if the whole stuff fits on the boat, how are the angles of the rudder blades and everything, and if this is all fixed and settled, then I will start duplicating it in carbon fiber. So let's have a look what I have already prepared. In fact, I have prepared the following parts already. The rudder shaft, the tiller crossbar, 2 rudder blades, and special mounting parts for the rudder blades where the hinges are mounted on, because as you will see in a minute when we are going to the boat, the stern of the boat is not really straight, and but the rudder blades, they have to go straight into the water. So we have to compensate this angle by using these mounting parts, these special mounting parts. So definitely I will produce those parts also out of carbon fiber in an infusion lamination process. And so in fact it's quite simple. The tiller crossbar is mounted on the extension on the rudder shaft, and by moving the rudder, the tiller crossbar will go sidewards, and the rudder blades are certainly mounted on the side edges of the tiller of the crossbar, and so like this. And when the crossbar is moving, also the rudder blade will move. There are these special rubber joints which are flexible, and by giving this flexibility, the rudders can move, hopefully. But they have to, because actually these are original. This is one original part which I have purchased from the first 27 rudder steering system. So definitely I'm sure it will work. So those are the parts. I would say let's go to stage number 2 and mount all the stuff on the boat. See you in a minute. As you can see, we have mounted the 1-to-1 model already on the boat. All in all, I think it looks not too bad. Could be worse, but for sure the worst thing is, or the bad thing is, the bad news is that there are really some really headache issues to solve, and especially I will show it in a minute to you. Especially this part where the rudder hinge is screwed on is a really critical part, and I have to think about it, how I solve this issue, that this part works perfectly. So all in all, I believe it could work. What also will be critical is the angle of the rudder blade itself, because if we have too much angle in this direction, then it's going over the boat sidewall, and definitely this is not good. So I think this is the maximum angle that we can achieve for the moment. And yeah, I'm going to show you how it works. Certainly all the parts are just fixed with duct tape and not really solid mounted on the boat yet, but nevertheless we can give it a try to see if the rudder moves. So the rudder shaft, here's the tiller mounted, and when the tiller moves, also the rudder will move. So even it can be a little bit more, a little bit further, but then I will break these parts here. Don't want to do that now. So all in all, I think it could work. Looks quite positive, but these two parts, they are really tricky. They are really tricky, and I have really to figure out carefully how I solve this. Maybe I will leave it as it is now and come later back on another day in order to take all the measurements of it. Yeah, it's not easy. Also, what I'm not sure is the best solution are these rubber joints. These rubber joints, they are original parts from first 27 boats, but actually we bend very hard, and I'm not sure if this is really the best solution. Maybe there is another joint like this one, like with a ball bearing inside. Could be obviously maybe the better solution, to be honest. Okay, that's all for today. The mounting trial of the one-to-one rudder model directly on the boat was pretty successful yesterday. And the next job will be to prepare the rudder blade for mold making process. And in order to do so, I have to grind all the old anti-fouling down until the epoxy layers, and consequently I will polish the whole blade high gloss, and well, then the rudder is ready for mold making process. So let's switch the grinder on and let's get started. extensive sanding and polishing, the rudder blade is now really smooth and nice and ready for mold making. And how I'm going to make the mold, this I will show you in episode. So if you are interested to see and to follow the next process, please subscribe to my channel and see you there. Have a good time.